Good afternoon. This is All India Radio and I am Saira Mujtaba with the Midday News. The headlines. Voting underway for by-post to 3 Lok Sabha and 2 Assembly constituencies in Karnataka. Scrutiny of nominations on for second and final phase of Chhattisgarh Assembly elections. President Ramnath Kovind inaugurates first Gyan Kumbh at Haridwar in Uttarakhand, emphasizes on quality higher education in the country. Western disturbance brings snowfall in higher reaches and rain in lower and middle hills of Himachal Pradesh. North Korea warns of reviving state policy of strengthening nuclear arsenal if US does not lift economic sanctions. And in tennis, Novak Djokovic sets up semi-final clash with Roger Federer in ATP Paris Masters. Voting is underway for by-post to 3 Lok Sabha and 2 Assembly constituencies in Karnataka. Polling at Shivamogga, Mandya and Bellary Lok Sabha seats and Ramnagar and Jamkhanti Assembly segments began at 7 this morning and will continue till 6 p.m. Peaceful voting has been reported from all the constituencies so far. Over 54 lakh voters are eligible to cast their franchise in about 6,500 polling stations. 31 candidates are in the fray in all the 5 constituencies. Our correspondent reports that the counting will take place on Tuesday.
It is a battle conceived important just before the Lok Sabha general election. The coalition between Congress and JDS in all the seats will face a litmus test before the finale. Among the prominent candidates in fray are Chief Minister H.D. Kumaraswamy's wife Anita Kumaraswamy contesting for the Ramnagara Assembly constituency and B.Y. Raghavendra, son of BJP leader B.S. Yediyurappa from Shivamogga Lok Sabha seat. Former Chief Minister S. Bangarappa's son Madhu Bangarappa is pitted against BJP candidate Raghavendra. A keen fight is seen in Bellary, where senior BJP leader Sri Ramulu's sister Jay Shanta is contesting against V.S. Ugrappa of the Congress. Sudhindra, AIR News, Bengaluru.
The by-elections were necessitated after Mr. Yediyurappa from Shivamogga, Mr. Sri Ramalu from Bellary and Mr. Puttaraju from Mandya resigned as MPs on the election to the Assembly in May this year. By-post to Jamkhanti Assembly seat was caused by the death of Congress MLA Siddu Nyamagowda, while Ramnagar fell vacant after Mr. Kumarasamy gave up the seat, preferring Chennapatna, the other constituency from where he had won. In Chhattisgarh, scrutiny of nominations is being held today for the second phase of Assembly elections. Yesterday was the last day for filing of candidature for 72 of the 90 Assembly segments going to polls in the second phase on the 20th of this month. The last day for withdrawal of nominations is Monday. Campaigning for the first phase, in which 18 seats will go to polls on the 12th, is slowly picking up. Meanwhile, the Election Commission is providing e-postal ballot for the first time for service voters to exercise their franchise in the polls. Our correspondent reports that today is the last day to download the e-postal ballot for the first phase.
There are over 14,000 service voters in Chhattisgarh. In this assembly elections, a blank postal ballot is electronically transmitted to all registered service voters. Service voters can download the postal ballot and print the blank postal ballot. After marking vote in the blank postal ballot, the same would be returned to the returning officer concerned by post as in the old system of postal ballot. This would cut short the delay experienced in the old system in a two-way transmission of ballot paper by the postal services. Vikalp Shukla, AIR News, Raipur.
Prime Minister Narendra Modi will interact with BJP workers in Bulandshahr, Kota, Korba, Sikar and Tikamgarh through video conferencing at 4:30 this evening. The interaction will be live on the Narendra Modi application. President Ramnath Kovind inaugurated the 2-day Gyan Kumbh National Conference on Quality Improvement in Higher Education at Haridwar in Uttarakhand today. Speaking on the occasion, Mr. Kovind emphasized on quality higher education in the country. He said there should be focus on research and innovation in the education system, adding that teachers play an important role in society. The President said,
उच्च शिक्षा में गुणवत्ता लाने के लिए शिक्षकों और शिक्षण संस्थानों के प्रबंधन से जुड़े हुए लोगों में नैतिकता, ईमानदारी और प्रामाणिकता अर्थात मॉरलिटी, ऑनेस्टी एंड इंटीग्रिटी के उच्च आदर्शों को आधार बनाने की न केवल महती आवश्यकता है बल्कि ये पहली शर्त है।
Chief Minister Trivendra Singh Rawat was also among those present on the occasion. Later today, the President will address the first convocation of AIIMS Rishikesh. The Ayushman Bharat Yojana or National Health Protection Scheme is benefiting the people of Uttarakhand. The scheme was launched with the aim to move from sectoral and segmented approach of health service delivery to a comprehensive, need-based healthcare service. Here is a ground report from our Dehradun correspondent.
Ayushman Bharat Yojana is gaining ground in Uttarakhand as more and more people have started getting benefits from this scheme. In Haridwar district, cardholders are getting all the health benefits through district hospitals. After becoming a beneficiary under Ayushman Yojana, Sunita is now hopeful about her husband's full recovery as best of health facilities is now within her reach, courtesy Ayushman Yojana.
मेरे पति को पिछले 1 साल से पैरालाइज हो गया था, तो पैसे कमी की वजह से मैं उनका पूरी तरह से इलाज नहीं करा था। तो अब मैं कोशिश ये कर रही हूँ कि आयुष्मान के कार्ड की सहायता से मैं उनका इलाज संपूर्ण तरीके से करा सकूँ। और मैं सबको ये जानकारी भी देना चाह रही हूँ, कार्ड के जरिए गरीब परिवार जो अपने इलाज सही से नहीं करा पाते, तो वो भी इस कार्ड का पूरा फायदा उठाए।
Kannu, a resident of Haridwar, is happy that her sister got proper treatment after Ayushman Yojana card was made.
बहन को परेशानी थी और अब जब योजना चालू हुई है, मम्मी पापा को इलाज करवाने में आसानी हो गई है। उससे मेरी बहन को ऑपरेशन करवाने में आसानी हुई है।
Under the flagship Ayushman Yojana, nearly 10 crore families from the entire country will be insured annually for 5 lakh rupees. Underprivileged people will be given the benefits of cashless treatment in government and private hospitals. Raghavesh Pandey, AIR News, Dehradun.
Minister for Electronics and IT, Ravi Shankar Prasad, today said, through Digital India program, the government wishes to empower ordinary citizens with the power of technology, a technology that is low cost, developmental and inclusive. Addressing Financial Inclusion Summit in New Delhi, Mr. Prasad said the government is trying to push India's digital economy to a $1 trillion economy. He said 8 Indian startups have become unicorns with more than $1 billion revenue. Speaking about Aadhaar, the minister said biometric data on Aadhaar is kept in safe and secure conditions and in an encrypted form. This is All India Radio giving you the news. For quick news updates round the clock, follow us on our Twitter handle at AIR News Alerts. You can also log on to our website www.newsonair.nic.in. Western disturbance has brought rain and snowfall in Himachal Pradesh. The hill state is experiencing snowfall on higher reaches and widespread rain in lower and middle hills since early morning. The Met Office said Keelong, headquarter of Lahore Spiti district, recorded about 35 centimeters snow till 8:30 this morning, and it is still continuing. Manali recorded highest rainfall of 40 millimeters, followed by Sheobagh in Kullu with 32 millimeters. The fresh rain and snowfall has increased the cold wave in the hill state. Rain, however, is considered beneficial for Rabi season sowing in the mid-hills. In Jammu and Kashmir, the Srinagar-Jammu National Highway has again been closed for traffic due to bad weather after it was reopened today. Traffic police officials said the highway remained closed due to landslides in Digdol and Ramsu areas in Jammu region. The landslides were triggered after night-long rains in Ramban district. Our correspondent reports that fresh snowfall occurred in the higher reaches of the state today, while heavy rain slashed the plains.
Traffic officials said only Darbar-Mu vehicles besides light motor passenger vehicles are scheduled to ply today and tomorrow from Srinagar to Jammu. Besides Srinagar-Leh Highway, the Mughal Road in South Kashmir, Shopian connecting Jammu province through Rajouri district is closed. After rainfall, this season's first snowfall was reported from Srinagar today. Meteorological Department Director Sonam Lotus predicted the rainfall in plains and snowfall in higher reaches will continue today and will recede from tomorrow. Meanwhile, police and army joint team rescued stranded 60 truck drivers from snow-clad Peer Ki Gali stretch of Mughal Road yesterday. Tariq Ratra, AIR News, Srinagar.
A low-pressure area is expected to form over the central parts of the southwest Bay of Bengal in the next couple of days. The Met Department said under the influence of low-pressure area, light to moderate rain is likely in many parts of Tamil Nadu and Puducherry. Fishermen have been advised not to venture in the sea from Tuesday. Meanwhile, the northeast monsoon in Tamil Nadu and Puducherry and its adjoining areas of neighbouring states has spread to more areas. As the northeast monsoon is gaining momentum, a special force, Disaster Response Guards, has been set up by the state government. State Revenue Minister R.B. Uday Kumar said 1 crore 80 lakh rupees have been allocated for the force, which will function under district collectors. The Central Pollution Control Board has said the air pollution level in Delhi continues to be in the very poor category. The air quality is expected to remain very poor till Monday. Special action teams constituted by the Environment Ministry are visiting various places of Delhi NCR and reporting the incidents of pollution to the concerned enforcing agencies. Special buses equipped with air filter system are plying in the city. There is also a halt on all construction activities involving excavation. In Kerala, prohibitory orders will come into force in the nearby places of the famous Ayyappa temple in Sabarimala from midnight tonight. The shrine is all set to open for a day's puja on Monday. The orders have been issued to prevent any untoward incident in the wake of the recent Supreme Court order allowing women of all age groups to enter the temple. Our correspondent reports that the prohibitory orders will be effective till Tuesday.
According to the police, since the shrine will be open on Monday, the temple premises will be under heavy security cover from today 9. The security has been beefed up in the backdrop of violent protests in last month against entry of women of all age groups. Around 5,000 police officers, including women officers, are being deployed. Prohibitory order under Section 144 CRPC banning assembly of 4 or more persons would be clamped at Pamba, Nilaikal, Sannithanam and Ilavangal. When the shrine was opened for 5 days from October 70 to 22 for monthly pujas, it witnessed angry protests by devotees and other outfits. According to the police, 543 cases have been registered and 3,701 persons were arrested in connection with the clashes so far. Shamila, AER News, Thiruvananthapuram.
In Sri Lanka, another minister was sworn in this morning even as the uncertainty of a government continues. 2 ministers were sworn in last evening, including 1 MP from Tamil National Alliance or TNA. Meanwhile, a statement by TNA today said that they support the no-confidence motion against newly appointed Prime Minister Mahinda Rajapaksa. The alliance, having 16 MPs, has termed the appointment of Mr. Rajapaksa as illegal and unconstitutional. A group of 119 MPs, led by deposed Prime Minister Ranil Wickremesinghe, submitted a no-confidence motion to Office of Parliament Speaker yesterday. North Korea has warned that it could revive a state policy aimed at strengthening its nuclear arsenal if the United States does not lift economic sanctions. In a statement released by the Foreign Ministry, Pyongyang accused Washington of derailing commitments made by both U.S. President Donald Trump and North Korean leader Kim Jong-un at their summit in Singapore in June to work toward a nuclear-free Korean peninsula without describing how and when it would occur. The recent statement by North Korea marks the first time that it said that it could potentially resume weapon tests and other development activities since Kim signaled a new state policy in April. In the ATP Paris Masters tennis tournament, world number 2 Novak Djokovic has set up a semi-final clash with third seed Roger Federer. In the quarter-finals last night, Djokovic fought back from a set down to beat Croat Marin Cilic 4-6, 6-2, 6-3 to set up a last 4 match with the Swiss. Australian Open champion Federer had defeated 10-seeded Japanese Kei Nishikori 6-4, 6-4 in the other last 8 game. Last week, Federer had clinched the Swiss indoors title for the 9th time and is now just 1 short from 100 tournament wins. In badminton, India's Shubhankar Dey will play with China's Peng Bo Ren in the semi-finals of Saarlouis Lux Open at Saarbrücken in Germany this evening. In the quarter-finals, world number 64 Shubhankar had defeated 7-seeded Englishman Toby Penty 21-16, 21-9. Parupalli Kashyap, however, lost his quarter-final against Francis Thoma Jr. Popov. And now, before we close, the headlines once again. Voting underway for by-post to 3 Lok Sabha and 2 Assembly constituencies in Karnataka. Scrutiny of nominations on for second and final phase of Chhattisgarh Assembly elections. President Ramnath Kovind inaugurates first Gyan Kumbh at Haridwar in Uttarakhand, emphasizes on quality higher education in the country. Western disturbance brings snowfall in higher reaches and rain in lower and middle hills of Himachal Pradesh. North Korea warns of reviving state policy of strengthening nuclear arsenal if US does not lift economic sanctions. And in tennis, Novak Djokovic sets up semi-final clash with Roger Federer in ATP Paris Masters. For details of these stories and more, log on to our website www.newsonair.nic.in. With that, we end the Midday News.